back. Dr. Subramanian Swamy of the BJP joining us live right now after quite an important hearing that has taken place in the Sushant Singh Rajput case in the Supreme Court. He was one of the first ones to make the plea for a CBI probe in this matter. Dr. Swamy, the Mumbai police has been put on notice by the Apex Court. Do you think that today is the first indictment of the shoddy probe that the Mumbai police has mounted so far, and they have been put on notice quite correctly by the court?
Yes, the first and substantial. I mean, it's quite clear. When they have given them only 3 days to produce the files, they have said they have rebuked them for quarantining the Bihar police, and then they said, okay, come next week. So I think the Mumbai police is now on notice. And now more witnesses will have the guts to come, and many more other such unnatural deaths issues will be also exposed. So I think it's a major start, and I think I'm very happy with both the Bihar government and the central government that they have been forthcoming and answerable to the public voice, and which is that we want an impartial, fair probe.
Now, interestingly, what we've also heard is that the Mumbai police is now asking for public help and for people to come forward if they know more about Disha Salyan's case. Now, that seems to be a highly belated effort on their part to somehow try and project that they're doing the right thing when they've actually brushed aside that case completely over the last 60 days. So, do you think this attempt will work, or is CBI the only answer now?
My opinion is that the Bombay police is in big trouble, and they should have known from day one. They did it as part of their cronyism. Bombay is a very dangerous place. You see, both very, very live, alert public is there, as well as all kinds of mafia forces are there. And the police have to be very, very careful that they don't get dragged into it. Unfortunately, this police has been very complicit, and I regret to say that some people will have to resign and go, and perhaps even prosecuted.
My colleague Riddhamanand Bharadwaj is also joining us. Dr. Swamy, stay with us. She also has a question for you.
Yes, sure.
Dr. Swamy, good afternoon, Dr. Swamy. Big victory here coming in from the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court in one move has done a lot of things, Dr. Swamy. First, for the very first time, they've asked the government and Mumbai police to be responding within 3 days whether there has been destruction of evidence. Then the central government, now batting for this case, says the case must go to CBI, something you have been saying. Thirdly, what the Supreme Court today has done, and I remember the words they've used is destruction of evidence in the virtual hearing. The Supreme Court has also said we are going to be looking at the case like everybody is. They've questioned how the Bihar top cop has also been worked at and looked at and behaved with by the Mumbai police. But the biggest news point that's coming out of everything they've done is the Mumbai police has now been put in the dock, so has their investigation.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what has happened. Mumbai police has been put on notice, and having been put on notice, they are in deep trouble because they have done a lot of cover-up. Otherwise, how can you have not an FIR after almost 60 days? I mean, one week short of 60 days. And then before that Disha is being pushed off the 11th floor or something. No autopsy. I don't even know what the autopsy is. They say she was pregnant. They say she was raped by several men. All these things should have come in the autopsy. And you know, people are not safe in the cinema world. It will become a degenerate thing, just as prohibition in America had become. So therefore, this is the time to clean it up, get to the bottom of it. Who are the cartels? What is their connection with Dawood in Dubai? What is money laundering? What about narcotics? All these things need to be brought out and by a comprehensive probe. And the only agency which can do it is a court-monitored, Supreme Court-monitored investigation by the CBI.
All right, so you're asking for a Supreme Court monitored probe by the CBI.
To understand
Do you
from
expect
here,
that the
because
court
there is
itself
very
will order
clearly
this
the
in 3 days'
Supreme Court
time?
that has been told by the top cop. A top cop today has come forward, and the top cop to whom on 25th of February a report had been filed, a complaint, he now comes on board and says it should have been a written complaint. He's trying to get into technicalities now, Dr. Swamy, instead of saying I should have taken the 25th February complaint into cognizance.
Yes, sure. Let him read the CRPC. There's no mention of that it has to be necessarily a written complaint. Even oral complaint is enough. If I come and make a telephone call with giving my number and saying I'm calling from so-and-so number, I've just seen a traffic accident or I've seen a murder being committed in Marine Drive, he has to immediately take cognizance and register an FIR. And here he says, I want it in writing. Now he's getting chicken, perhaps, that why did he do it if they had complained orally? Because he himself admitted it's oral. Now he's trying to hide behind this, but he can't hide behind this. I'm sure that the Supreme Court will roast him.
Dr. Swamy, I wanted to ask you regarding the proceedings today. Now, this was, of course, the case regarding the FIR that has been filed by the family in Patna against Riya Chakrabarti and others. And there was a plea to shift it to Mumbai. But the court has looked into the larger issues as far as this case is concerned. They've gone into the Mumbai police's investigation as well. And as we've been mentioning, put them on notice. Do you believe that all of these cases can be combined, even though they are separate FIRs, and it can be handed over to the CBI? Because so far Maharashtra government is claiming that as far as the case in Mumbai is concerned, there is no jurisdiction with Bihar police, and they're also obstructing them from investigating this case in Mumbai.
Well, they can say what they want, the Maharashtra government, but today they have very little credibility left after resisting CBI inquiry, which they should have given, and so many people, including some people in their own government. I think the Deputy Chief Minister's son also wanted a CBI inquiry. He's repeated it. So
yes.
What I would say is this, that there is only one FIR, and that is the Bihar FIR. So the Bombay police, Mumbai police has to now explain why they didn't register an FIR in the very beginning. And these are all connected matters. How can you say Bihar is different and Bombay is different? They are both connected matters, and therefore it has to be seen by a central agency like CBI as a collective in which both the Mumbai police and Bihar police can participate and assist the CBI.
Dr. Swamy, this is also about the probe, like you've said, the link between the Disha murder and the Sushant murder. It's something that has to be probed. Justice Roy has said, we would like to know what the inquiry has been doing, which the Maharashtra government is doing. It's not only about the Maharashtra government being slammed, but sir, this is also about the loopholes that have been exposed on Republic investigations that the Maharashtra government has been committing. Now it seems the commissioner is himself sitting in press conferences, choosing to answer certain questions that are parroted to him. But the clear point is the Mumbai police is still not trying to interrogate the right people. It's the Bollywood bigwigs that are just for show being interrogated. The truth is still not trying to be uncovered.
Well, first of all, Republic TV deserves congratulations. You have really put the heat on. And we all who watch your channel are appreciative of your correspondents who have gone to great lengths to get the truth. But I must tell you, now Bombay police can relax because the work is more or less going to be taken over by court monitoring of by the CBI, of the CBI investigation. So, whatever evidence has been destroyed, but there are still many things which are available. For example, the viscera, that is the parts, organs of the part of the body, and the nails were sent for finding out whether there is any poisoning. That report has not come back yet. And second, we want to know, on Disha, what did they do? And then all the people who came to the party the night before, exactly what is the time of his death. I mean, that can be easily established by postmortem. Why didn't the postmortem say this is the time of death, which always any postmortem would say? So there are lots of things which where people need to be cross-examined and be made an example of, so that such things don't happen again. I'm sorry, the kind of treatment given to women artists in the Bollywood is a national shame. At a time when we are celebrating Lord Rama, who went all the way to Sri Lanka to kill off that king there because he kidnapped his wife. Whereas this is all a Mahabharat where Draupadi had to have, there was a Mahabharat war to avenge her humiliation. We have come to a stage where women are almost treated like cattle. And I think this is very, very wrong. And I think a young person who wanted to make a career in the cinema without having to go to cartels, and he has been killed. And this is something which this nation should not put up with.
Dr. Swamy, appreciate you joining us. And of course, we'll continue to track of your steps in this case as well, because you were the first ones to ask for a CBI probe. Appreciate your words and of course the focus that you have also put for a CBI probe in this matter. Thanks a lot for joining us.